ladies, welcome to class tonight. We're going to go ahead and begin in a child's pose. So go ahead and take the knees as wide as your mat, big toes to touch. Go ahead and extend the arms out long, head in between the biceps. Draw the hips back towards the heels. And just begin to settle in. Let go of the day thus far. And begin to find your center. Allow yourself to fully arrive here on your mat. And then begin to feel the breath. Feel the rise and fall of the body. Good. Now on your next exhale, go ahead and exhale out through the mouth. And then big breath in through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. Deep breath in through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. One more time. Breathe in through the nose. Big exhale out through the mouth. Good. Now go ahead and seal off the lips. Then begin to breathe in and out through the nose. And if you'd like to set an intention for today's class, go ahead and do so. And when you're ready, gently flutter the eyes open and begin to rise up to a nice, comfortable, easy seat, either on the knees or sitting in Sukhasana. Good, then inhale in, we're going to lift the arms up overhead. And then exhale, hands down through heart center. Good, inhale, arms rise. And then exhale, hands down through heart center. One more time, inhale, arms rise. Exhale, hands down through heart center. Now inhale, open the arms, cactus. Lift the chest. Exhale, bring the hands in front. Inhale, open the chest, cactus the arms. Exhale, bring the fingertips to touch, arms out in front. Inhale, open the chest. And then exhale, round the chest, tuck the chin. And then inhale, come back to neutral, hands come down to the mat. Grounding down to that left palm. Inhale, lift the right arm up and over. Gaze to follow. Sit the right hip towards the right side of your mat. Breathe. Good. Inhale, come back through center. And then exhale, right fingertips to the earth. And then inhale, bring the arm up overhead. Gaze goes up towards those left fingertips. Ground down through that left hip. Creating a nice side body stretch to the left side, the lats, the intercostal muscles. Good, then inhale, come back through center. And then exhale, bring the hands to the mat. Then we're going to bring our right hand to our left knee. Left hand swims behind. Inhale, find your length, and then exhale, twist. Gaze is over that left shoulder. With every inhale, find your length, and every exhale, twist. Stacking our shoulders over our hips. Good. Inhale, arms rise. And then exhale, bring the left fingertips to the right knee, right hand swims behind. Inhale, lift the chest. And then exhale, twist. Inhale, come back through center. And then exhale, bring the hands to the mat. Now go ahead and walk yourself into a tabletop position. Stacking our hips over our knees, our shoulders over our wrists. Really opening up through the fingertips to have as much mat as you can in between each finger to protect the wrists. And then we're going to prepare for cat-cow. So on your inhale, go ahead and drop the belly, lift the gaze to where it's comfortable, lift the tailbone. And then exhale, round to the back, push the earth away, tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone. Good, inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze. Exhale, cat pose. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, round through the back. Good, one more round. Inhale, cow pose. And then exhale, push the earth away, cat pose. Good, inhale, come to a neutral spine. Now go ahead and tuck the toes, lift the knees, hover your table. Knees are about an inch off the ground, draw into the belly, nice soft gaze at the top of your mat. Good, we're here for 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and drop the knees, sit the hips back, child's pose. Good, then on the inhale, we're going to draw the heart in between the chest, coming onto the belly. Good, now hug the elbows in, press all 10 toes into the earth, and then inhale, lift up baby cobra. Exhale, sit the hips back, child's pose. Good, inhale, draw the heart forward, lift up baby cobra. Exhale, push the hips back, child's pose. Good, one more time. Inhale, striking cobra. And then exhale, push back, child's pose. Good, 3 breaths here. Feeling the expansion of the ribs, the rise and fall of the torso. Good, then slowly rise back up to table. And then go ahead and bring the hands, one hand print in front of where they are now. Tuck the toes, lift the knees, lift the hips, coming into downward facing dog. Go ahead and set your downward facing dog up. Feet are hips width distance apart, hands are shoulder width distance apart, spreading wide throughout the fingers, letting the head drop in between the biceps, really lifting the sit bones up towards the sky, and then externally rotating those shoulders to protect the shoulder. Good, then begin to walk your dog, lifting the left heel and then the right. Good, then go ahead and find stillness in your downward facing dog. And then on your inhale, roll forward to plank. Good, then go ahead and bend the knees slightly and then push back, downward facing dog. Good, inhale, roll forward to plank. Exhale, bend the knees, push back, downward facing dog. One more time. Inhale, ripple the body forward, plank pose. And then exhale, bend the knees, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Now go ahead and bend the knees and gently walk yourself towards the top of your mat. Taking the feet hips width distance apart or even wider. Then bringing our belly to our torso, bringing our belly to our thighs, and then letting the head hang heavy, opposite elbows clasped, coming into our ragdoll. Begin to wave yourself back and forth. Good, then find your stillness. Let the fingertips come to the mat. And then inhale here, halfway lift, draw into the belly, nice flat spine. And then exhale, bend at the knees, forward fold. Then inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. And then inhale, arms rise up, tall mountain. And then exhale, hands down through heart center. Good. Keeping the backs of the thumbs at the sternum. Just beginning to feel the shift of energy throughout the body. Go ahead and lift all 10 toes off the mat, grounding down through all 4 corners of the feet. And then slowly trying to lower 1 toe at a time, starting with the pinky toes. And then really feeling that connection to the earth, feeling that grounding sensation. Feeling the energy rise from out in the feet, all the way up throughout the crown. Good. Then bringing the hands to the side of the body. Let's prepare for a variation of sun salutation A. Inhale, arms rise up, slight back bend. Exhale, forward fold, bring it down the midline. Inhale here, halfway lift. Exhale, step the right foot back, low lunge. Inhale, arms rise up, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, plant the palms, tuck the toes, lift the right knee, step yourself towards the top of your mat. Inhale here, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms rise up. And then exhale, hands down through heart center. Inhale, arms rise, baby back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step the left foot back, untuck the toes, come onto the knee. Inhale, rise up, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, plant the palms, tuck the toes, lift the left knee, step yourself towards the top of your mat. Inhale here, halfway lift. And then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms rise up overhead. Exhale, hands down through heart center. Good, let's do that one more round. Inhale, arms rise up, slight back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step the right foot back, untuck the toes, come onto the knee. Inhale, rise up, low lunge. Exhale, plant the palms, tuck the toe, lift the knee, step yourself towards the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms rise up overhead. And then exhale, hands down through heart center. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step the left foot back, untuck the toes. Inhale, rise up, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, plant the palms. Inhale, tuck the toes. And then exhale, step to the top of your mat. Inhale here, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, rise up, Urdhva Hastasana. And then exhale, hands down through heart center. Good, breathe here. Begin to even out the breath. Good, then inhale, arms are gonna rise up. Exhale, open hand twist to your right. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, open hand twist to your left. Inhale, arms rise. And then exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale here, halfway lift. Exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Good, go ahead and set your dog up, find your foundation. Then go ahead and take your feet as wide as your mat, coming into a really wide-legged downward facing dog, and then taking your hands to the outer edges of your mat. So the pinkies are gonna come to the outer edge of your mat, and then let your head hang heavy here. Maybe you'll give it a wiggle, yes, maybe you give it a wiggle, no. Really lift throughout the sit bones, keeping a gentle bend in the knees if you need to find that length throughout the spine. Good, and then go ahead and then bring the feet back into hips width distance apart. Bring the hands back to shoulder width distance apart. Good, then on your inhale, lift the right leg up towards the sky. Exhale, bring the knee into the nose, and then plant the foot in between the palms. Go ahead and drop the left knee down, untuck the toes. Inhale, rise up, Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Good, breathe here. With every inhale, find length throughout the side body. And exhale, sink into your hips. Right hip back, left hip forward. Even out those hips. Inhale, lengthen through the torso. Exhale, open hand twist to your right. And then inhale, lift the left arm, drop the right arm back. Good. Breathe here. Good. Then on your next exhale, cartwheel the arms down to the mat. And then go ahead and sit the hips back, straighten the right leg, coming into your Ardha Hanumanasana. Inhale here, find your length throughout the spine. And then exhale, folding any amount. Keeping the right toes flexed back towards the knee. Good, breathe here as we open up that right hamstring. Good, then go ahead and press back into that right foot. Go ahead and plant the palms, lift the left leg off the ground, and then step back, downward facing dog. Good, then when you're ready, on the inhale, lift that left leg up towards the sky, three-legged dog. And then exhale, knee to nose. Plant the foot in between the palms. And then go ahead and drop the right knee down, untuck the toes. Inhale, rise up, low lunge. Good, once again, find your foundation, lifting throughout the side body. Right hip forward, left hip back this time. Really scissoring the hips and hugging in through the midline. Good, breathe here. Good, then inhale, find length to the side body reach. And then exhale, open hand twist to your left. Gaze follows the left thumb. And then inhale, arms rise up. Exhale, plant the fingertips to the mat. And then sit yourself back, half splits. Straighten that left leg out, flex the left toes. Inhale, find length over the left leg, and then exhale, fold over that left leg any amount. Good, then go ahead and press back into that left foot. Go ahead and plant the palms, tuck the right toes, lift the right leg. Step yourself back, downward facing dog. Good, then on the inhale, let's ripple our body forward into plank pose. Firming up through the quadriceps, slight cat pose throughout the back. Pressing up and out of the arms. Nice soft gaze at the top of your mat. We're here for 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and hug the elbows in. Either drop the knees down or begin to lower all the way down to your belly. Good. And then untuck the toes. Hug the elbows in towards the ribs. Draw the shoulders down away from the neck. And then inhale, lift up cobra. Exhale, push back, child's pose. Good, inhale, come up through table, tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Good. 5 breaths here. Good. And on the inhale, we're going to lift our right leg up towards the sky. Exhale, knee to nose. Plant the foot in between the palms. This time, we're going to drop the left knee down, untuck the toes. Inhale, rise up, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, hands down through heart center. And then inhale, lean forward. And then on the exhale, hook the outer left elbow to the outer right knee. And then pressing into the palms, coming into our lunge prayer twist. Gaze goes over that right shoulder. Breathe here. Good. Inhale, look down. Exhale, plant the palms. And then inhale, tuck the left leg, lift the left leg, and then exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, lift the left leg up towards the sky. Exhale, knee to nose. Plant the foot in between the palms. Go ahead and drop that right knee down, untuck the toes. Inhale, rise up, low lunge. Exhale, hands down through heart center. Inhale, find length throughout the spine, and then exhale, prayer twist. Outside of right elbow comes to the outside of the left knee. Press into the palms, gaze goes over that left shoulder if it's available. Really hugging into the midline throughout the hips. Good, breathe here. Good, on your next inhale, go ahead and look down. Exhale, plant the palms. Inhale, tuck, lift the right leg. Exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Good, inhale, ripple forward, plank pose. And then exhale, lowering down all the way to the belly. Option to drop down to the knees first. Go ahead and untuck the toes, hug the elbows in, draw the shoulders down. Inhale, lift up, cobra. Exhale, push back, child's pose. Good, and then inhale, rise up. And then exhale, push back, downward facing dog. Option here to drop down to child's pose for our 5 breaths. If you're staying in downward facing dog, find your stillness. Gaze is in between the knees or towards the navel. Really drawing in through the belly, lifting the sit bones, pressing up and out of the forearms. Good, go ahead and inhale here. And then bend the knees, exhale. And then inhale again. And then exhale, walk yourself towards the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. And then inhale, root to rise, arms come up overhead. And then hands down through heart center. Let's bring our hands to our hips now. We're going to ground down through our right foot. Then we're going to lift up on the left foot and then step back at a 45-degree angle. Coming into our warrior one. Take a moment here to find your foundation. Pressing firmly into that back pinky edge side of the left foot. Square the hips, square the shoulders with the top of your mat. Bend into that right knee. And then when you're ready, inhale, rise up, Virabhadrasana 1, warrior one. Breathe here. Good, inhale, find your length through the side body. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Good, breathe here, finding your foundation for your warrior two. Gazes over the right fingertips. Open up that right knee and track it in line with the middle toe. Once again, super strong back left leg. Good, and then go ahead and straighten that right leg. Bend into warrior two. Inhale, straighten the right leg. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, straighten the right leg. And then exhale, reach, reach, reach with the fingertips. And then hinge at the hips, coming into triangle pose. Uttita Trikonasana. Fingertips can come to the shin here, or even up a little bit farther if you need. Just avoid the knee. Good, and then open up to the chest. Draw the tailbone slightly down. Good, and then go ahead and come back, warrior two, bending into that right knee. And then go ahead and cartwheel the arms down to the floor. All 10 toes face the top of the mat. And then go ahead and step yourself towards the top of your mat. Good, inhale here, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms rise up overhead. And then hands down through heart center. Good, bring the hands to the hips once again. We're gonna ground down through that left foot now, coming onto the toes of the right foot. And then when you're ready, step that right foot back at a 45-degree angle. You can be heel to heel alignment, or if you need to, bring that left foot into the left lane a little bit more, heel toe it out. Once again, finding your foundation, being kind to that back right knee. If you feel any pain or anything, always just lay off the pose just a little bit more. And then bending into that left knee. And then when you're ready, inhale, rise up, warrior one. Good, breathe here. Find that nice fierce gaze. Growing tall throughout the side body, drawing in through the belly. Engaging our bandhas here. Uddiyana Bandha and Muladhara Bandha. Good, inhale, find your length, and then exhale, open up warrior two. Good, find your posture here in Virabhadrasana 2. Gaze is over the left fingertips. Shoulders are stacking over hips, wrists are stacking over ankles. Good. And then inhale here, straighten the left leg. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, straighten the left leg. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, straighten the left leg. And then exhale, reach with the left fingertips and then hinge at the hips. Right hand comes up for triangle pose. Pressing firmly into that back pinky edge side of the foot and then pressing into the big toe mound of the left foot. Open up the heart, press the hips slightly forward as if you had a pane of glass behind you. Good, breathe here. Creating one line long of energy from the tip of the crown all the way down to that back right foot. Good, and then inhale, come up, warrior two. And then exhale, cartwheel the arms down, and then step your right foot towards the top of the mat. Inhale here, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. And then inhale, root to rise, arms come up, tall mountain. And then exhale, hands down through heart center. Beautiful. Inhale, arms rise up overhead, gaze to follow. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back, plank pose. Lower all the way down to the belly. Untuck the toes, draw the elbows in. Inhale, rise up, cobra. Exhale, push back, child's pose. Inhale, rise up through table. Push back, downward facing dog. Good, inhale, lift the right leg up towards the sky. Exhale, plant the right foot in between the palms. Spin the left foot down at a 45-degree angle. Inhale, rise up, warrior one. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Inhale, straighten the right leg. Exhale, reach with the right fingertips and hinge into triangle pose. Good, stay here for a breath. Good, inhale, come back, warrior two. Exhale, cartwheel the arms down. Step the right foot back, high plank. Exhale, lower all the way down to the belly. Untuck the toes, lift up, cobra. Exhale, push back, child's pose. Inhale, rise up through table. Exhale, push it back, downward facing dog. Good, inhale, lift that left leg up towards the sky. Exhale, plant the foot in between the palms. Spin the right foot down at a 45-degree angle. Inhale, rise up, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, open up, warrior 2. Inhale, straighten the left leg. Exhale, reach, 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 hands at the hips. Triangle pose. Stay here for one round of breath. Inhale, rise up, warrior two. And then exhale, cartwheel the arms down. Step back, high plank. Exhale, lower all the way down to the belly. Untuck the toes, draw the elbows in. Inhale, lift up, high cobra. Exhale, push back, child's pose. Good, breathing here. Beginning to even out the breath. Good, then inhale, now slowly rise up, back to table. And then go ahead and push it back, downward facing dog. Let's move through that little flow once again, adding on a component. When you're ready on the inhale, lift that right leg up towards the sky. Exhale, plant the right foot in between the palms. Plant the left foot down. Inhale, rise up, warrior one. And now exhale, open up, warrior two. Inhale, straighten the left leg. Exhale, reach with the right fingertips. And then hinge at the hips, triangle pose. Inhale, come back, warrior two. Exhale, cartwheel the arms down to the floor. Now face all 10 toes towards the top of your mat. And then when you're ready, inhale, rise up, high lunge. And then exhale, hands down through heart center. Inhale, find your length, lean forward. Exhale, hook the left elbow onto the right knee. Press into the palms, coming into our prayer twist. Option to drop that left knee down if you need. Good, really hugging in the hips. Gaze can go over that right shoulder if it's available, or straight out in front of you. Really pressing into the palms to find that maximum amount of twist. Good, breathe here. Good, go ahead and turn the gaze down. Plant the palms. Step the right foot back, and then lower all the way down to the belly. Hug the elbows in nice and tight. Untuck the toes. Inhale, rise up, cobra. Exhale, push back, child's pose. Good, inhale, rise up, table. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Great, grounding down through that right foot. Inhale, lift the left leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, plant the foot in between the palms. Spin the back right foot down, 45-degree angle. Inhale, rise up, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, open up warrior two. Inhale, straighten that left leg. Exhale, reach with the left fingertips, hinge at the hips, triangle pose. Inhale, warrior two. And then exhale, cartwheel the fingertips down to the floor. Turn all 10 toes towards the top of your mat. And then when you're ready, inhale, rise up, crescent lunge, high lunge. Good, and then exhale, hands down through heart center. Inhale, reach, lean forward, nice long spine. And then exhale, twist and hinge onto the elbow onto the outer left knee. Pressing into the palms. Gaze goes towards that left shoulder or out right in front of you. While my advanced yogi smile here. Good, then when you're ready, gaze goes down towards the mat. Plant the palms to the mat. Step the left foot back, high plank. And then exhale, lower down to the belly. Untuck the toes. Inhale, rise up, cobra. Exhale, push back. Downward facing, child pose. Good. Breathe here. Good. Inhale, rise up. Go ahead and tuck the toes, lift the knees. Come in your downward facing dog just for a minute here. And then we're going to walk ourselves towards the top of our mat. Good. Inhale, rise up, tall mountain. And then exhale, hands down through heart center. Beautiful. We'll bring your hands to our hips. We're going to lift the left knee, lift the left foot off the ground at a 90-degree angle. And we're going to bring our hands to our hips. And then we're going to begin to hinge forward and kick that left leg back. And then coming into our warrior three variation. Really kicking throughout that back left leg. Nice, strong, right standing leg. Open up the chest here. We're here for three. If you fall, come right back into it. 2, 1. Go ahead and bring the hands to the floor. And then bring that left foot to the floor. And then inhale, arms rise up overhead. And then exhale, hands down through heart center. Good, nice job everyone. Bring our hands to our hips, ground down to that left leg, nice firm standing left leg. And then lift the right leg off the ground, knee at a 90-degree angle. Then bring our hands to heart center. And then ready on your inhale, find your length. And then exhale, begin to hinge forward, gently kicking that right leg back. Flexing the foot, drawing in through the belly. And then coming into your warrior three, Virabhadrasana 3 variation here. Great for building strength. Good, then go ahead and release the hands back down to the floor and then drop that right leg down next to the left leg. And then inhale, rise up, tall mountain. And then hands down through heart center. Good. Keep the hands here at heart center. Grounding down to the feet, feeling that grounding, rooting action once again. Taking a moment here to notice what's shifted since the beginning of your practice. Feeling the prana, our life force, running through our body. Good, then inhale, arms come up overhead one last time. And then exhale, take it nice and slow, down the midline, hands down through heart center. And then inhale here, halfway lift. And then exhale, fold. And then go ahead and begin to heel toe, the feet out to hips with distance apart, mat width distance apart. Toes out, heels in. And then you can begin to drop down into Malasana. Now if you're here today, just stay here. You can also bring the hands to the tops of the thighs for some added support. If you're ready, you can bring the hands down through heart center. Begin to drop the hips in between the legs. If you happen to have a block handy at home, you can take that block and place it underneath the sit bones. Even a pillow, a water bottle, anything can work to give you a little bit of lift there, a book. But wherever you're at, bring the hands to heart center if you're coming into the full expression. And then bring the outer elbows to the inner knees and press the knees into the elbows and the elbows into the knees. Slightly bow the head towards the hands. Release that wrinkle in the back of the neck. And then grow tall throughout the crown. Breathe here. Good, then go ahead and bring the hands down to the floor and gently begin to sit the hips down onto the mat. Good. And let's extend the legs out long in front of us. And then we're going to bring the right sole of the foot to the inside of the left thigh. And then go ahead and gently lift the hips up, square yourself with the left foot, flex the left toes back, and then inhale, arms rise up, and then exhale, leading with the heart here, forward fold, coming into Janya Shavasana A. Hands can come rest at the side of the left leg. You can grab onto the toes, or if the bind is available, you can go ahead and take the bind. Gaze is at the ankle or the shin. Keeping that external rotation of the right hip. And then once again, drawing into the pelvic floor, lifting up and out with the belly. Good, then inhale, head up, and then exhale, sit it back. Good, then extend that right leg out long. Bring the left sole of the foot to the inside of the right leg. Once again, lift the hips slightly, square yourself with that right leg. Flex the right toes back. And then inhale, arms rise up overhead. And then exhale, forward fold. If you have a strap available at home too, you are always welcome to take the strap around the foot. A belt works just as good, even a t-shirt, a towel. A pair of pants would even work. And wherever you are, most importantly, just keep breathing, following that deep yogic breath. Good, then inhale, head up, and then exhale, sit back. Beautiful. Then let's plant the feet onto the mat. Feet are hip width distance apart. We're going to bring the hands to the backs of the knees, and then when you're ready, on your inhale, lift the right leg, lift the left leg. Hands can stay here at the backs of the knees. You can bring the hands out in front, coming into our half boat pose, Savasana. Really grounding down through the sit bones, lifting up and out with that chest, avoiding any rounding with the back, but keeping it nice and straight and lifting up and out of the hips. Good, breathe here. Good, then on your next exhale, lower everything down to the mat, and then draw the heart forward. Good, exhale, come back to neutral. And then place the hands behind the knees if needed. If not, inhale, lift the right leg, lift the left leg. Bring the hands in line with the legs. Option here to lift the legs up towards the sky. Toes can be pointed or flexed. Once again, keeping that heart nice and open, really keeping length throughout the top of the head. Good, if you feel that shake, that's awesome. That's your prana, your building muscle here. Good. And then go ahead and drop the feet down, draw the heart forward. And then exhale, bring it back to neutral. Good, then let's go ahead and bring the soles of the feet together, coming into our Baddha Konasana. Knees can come out wide. Let's bring the hands to the ankles. And then inhale here, find your length. And then exhale, begin to lead with the heart and forward fold. If you're noticing that your sit bones are coming off of the mat, just ease back on how far you're folding. And keeping a soft gaze right off the tip of the nose. Good, then inhale, rise up. Good, and then let's bring the legs out just a little bit farther, coming into more of a diamond shape, and then placing the hands at about the calf or the ankle. Inhale here, once again, find your length, draw in through the belly, and then exhale, begin to forward fold here, rounding this time. Head can go towards the heels or the arches of the feet, just allowing this time for yourself to fully surrender and round into this posture. Coming into Omega. Good, inhale, head up. Exhale, rise back. Beautiful, let's go ahead and plant the feet onto the floor once again. Bring the arms out in front of us, and then really drawing into the belly, lowering all the way down onto your mat. Then let the arms come alongside of the body. Feet are hips width distance apart. Draw the heels in towards the buttocks. We're going to be pressing into the feet, and then on the inhale, lifting the hips, coming into our bridge pose, lifting the low back, keeping that nice gentle space in between the chin and the chest. Drawing the tailbone towards the backs of the knees. Good, breathe here, lifting up and out of the pelvis. Good, then on your next exhale, lower it down. And then begin to hug the knees in towards the chest. And then rocking from left to right. Releasing any tension in the low back. Then go ahead and place the feet back onto the ground. Draw the heels in towards the buttocks once again. If the backs of the heels can graze the fingers, awesome. If not, no worries. And then when you're ready on your inhale, go ahead and lift the hips, lift the low back. Hands can stay at the side of the body, or option here to take the fingers and interlace them underneath the hips, and then draw the knuckles down towards the heels, and then rolling onto the outer edges of the shoulders. And then really, really lifting up and out through the hips. Weight is in the heels. Challenge here to see if you can lift the toes, wiggle them up a little bit. Good, then really grounding down through that left leg. Go ahead and lift the right foot off the ground for 3. Point the toes for 2. And then 1, lower that right leg down. Good, grounding down through the right foot, continuing to lift through the hips. Extend that left leg out long. We're here for 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and plant that left foot down. Release the interlace if you took it, and then lower the hips down to the floor. This time, go ahead and begin to windshield wiper the legs from left to right. Good, then go ahead and draw the knees in towards the chest. Give yourself a big squeeze, wrapping the arms around the shins, and then rocking from side to side. Maybe you create tiny circles with the knees here. Just finding what feels good within the body here. Good, then bring the knees into center. Go ahead and hug that right knee in towards the chest. Extend the left leg out long onto the mat. We're going to draw our right arm out towards the side. Take the left hand on top of the right knee, and then draw that right leg across towards the left. Go ahead and lift the head, turn the gaze towards the right thumb if it's available. If not, you can always gaze up towards the ceiling. And then letting that right shoulder gently melt into the mat. Coming into our supine twist. Take a moment here just to scan the body and notice if you're gripping or holding anywhere. And allow yourself to just relax into this posture, let go. This is just yoga after all. Good, then on your next inhale, come back through center. Go ahead and give that right knee a good squeeze in towards the armpits. And then exhale, extend it out, draw the left knee in. Go ahead and hug that left knee in here. Extend the left arm out long to a T. Take the right hand to the left knee. And then draw that knee across the body. Once again, go ahead and lift the head, turn the gaze towards the left thumb. Or the gaze can be up towards the top of the ceiling. And then allowing for that left shoulder to make contact with the mat. And sending the body love, because everyone has one side that's a little bit tighter or a little bit more open. And sending the body love, no matter what condition it is in. Our bodies carry us through so much. Giving yourself a little bit of self-love. Good, and on your next inhale, come back through center. Go ahead and hug that left knee in towards the chest, then hug the right knee in towards the chest. And then we're going to take the hands to the outer edges of the feet. Go ahead and lift the feet towards the ceiling. Draw the knees in towards the armpits. And then begin to rock back and forth, coming into our happy baby. Taking any moment of play here that you would like. You can extend that right leg out long and then maybe the left. If plow pose is in your practice, maybe you come into a plow, but always being mindful to protect the neck if you are coming into plow pose. And then taking any final postures you'd like to today in your practice before we come into our final resting pose of Savasana. Good, then wherever you're at, go ahead and draw the knees back in towards the chest. Go ahead and wrap the hands and arms around the shins. And then on the inhale, lift the head and neck off the shoulders. Bring the third eye center to the knees. Squeeze, 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 squeeze here. And then exhale, slowly let everything go, coming into your Shavasana, extending that left leg out long to the left corner, right leg out long to the right corner. Let the palms face up. Take up space here. If you need to get a blanket or a pillow for your Shavasana, go ahead and get nice and cozy. We have about 6 minutes left here, so you're more than welcome to stay longer if you would like here in our practice, but just let yourself settle in here. Let go of any mental rope that's your mind is gripping. Let the fingertips curl in. Close off the eyes. Let your body melt into itself, and then let the body melt into the mat. Then on your next exhale, go ahead and sigh everything out. Shavasana. begin to deepen the breath. Begin to bring the body back to its physical body. And wiggling out through the fingertips and the toes, the wrists and the ankles. Taking whatever organic movements are calling to you tonight. Twisting the head from left to right. And then taking the arms up overhead and having one nice big long stretch from the tip of the fingers all the way down to the toes. And then go ahead and bring the hands back down towards the sides of the body. Go ahead and bend the knees. Plant the feet onto the ground. And then go ahead and sit yourself off to the left or to the right side tonight, whatever calling to you. And then just take this final moment here for gratitude. And then gently pushing yourself back up to a nice, comfortable, easy seat. Then bringing your hands to heart center at Anjali Mudra. And then taking one big inhale in through the nose. Deep sigh out through the mouth. Go ahead and close off the eyes, gently bow the head towards the fingertips. We will close today's practice with 1 Om and 3 Shantis. Breathe in. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Then bringing the thumbs to the third eye center. The divine light and love within me truly honors the divine light and love within all of you. And together we bow. Namaste.
Namaste.
Infinite gratitude to all of you. Thanks for tuning in, you guys. And we'll see you next time on the mat. Bye.
Thank you.